Gain the mob's trust, and they may help you uncover your enemy.
I think Mitch is a deviant.
Werewolves Within is an upcoming multiplayer VR game from Ubisoft and the first social VR game I've ever played. It's modeled off of popular party games like Mafia and Werewolf, where each player is randomly assigned a different role with different abilities. The game exists in talking to other players to figure out which roles they have, and sometimes lying to other players to hide your own role.
So Justin is lying because I'm the gossip, and there's only one gossip in the game, so he's a werewolf.
In this case, centered around who might or might not be a werewolf. It's chaotic, competitive, and frankly kind of exciting. It's certainly not a unique concept, but this type of game being introduced to VR does give people the opportunity to experience a party game in the usual solace of VR. As an Australian currently living in California, I love the idea of getting to play this with friends back home. It's obviously best played with each of the up to 8 players in different spaces. We tested it out in the same room, which meant that some of the features weren't as effective.
I just know I'm cool. I got nothing to do with any of this.
Like Whisper, which lets 2 players who are sitting next to each other in the VR space engage in a private conversation if they lean towards one another. That's not quite as effective when you can hear the people in the room around you.
Hey guys, stop doing that.
There are actually a handful of VR-specific features, like allowing players to stand up to silence everyone else. If there's yelling or crosstalk and one player really wants to be heard, everyone else's microphones will be muted should they stand. Werewolves Within also adds its own charm with a handful of different environments and with fairly uniquely animated characters. They're all exaggerated fantasy archetype characters that very probably don't look anything like the friends you'll play with, but still manage to match their probable expressions. There's actually an inbuilt technology that matches a player's tone of voice to the animations their in-game avatar will use, as well as a handful of actions you can choose yourself by pressing certain buttons on the D-pad. But enough of all that. Check out a round we played to get a taste of just how chaotic, silly, and straight-up fun Werewolves Within can be.
Appease the mob, and you may just survive.
What was that?
What's up, wolves?
Any cool dogs in here?
All right, Brian's a wolf.
That's an overt way to start the
What?
game.
You always say that. You're racist.
Sure. So.
Marty, you have any intel?
I marked Brian as a wolf because I don't trust him.
I'm doing the same for Marty because he's a bad man and a terrible friend.
Right.
Okay, wait. I am the gossip, and it says Brian may be a villager, so I'm gonna unmark him.
You're the worst.
I've removed my mark. I now trust Brian.
So I actually think it's Alana because she's been very quiet. She's a terrible liar.
They're all just pointing at
See,
me. And
she's laughing.
Usually,
Damned.
the werewolves
you're a
actually
wolf.
usually are very quiet or they talk a lot.
Alana's been
I
quiet.
just know I'm cool. I got nothing to do with any of this.
The discussion is over. It is time to vote.
All right, who?
Alana, unless you can make a case, I voted for you.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You're getting
That's
killed.
that's a big bad dog
someone
over
else,
there.
so are we gonna vote for myself? Like,
No.
Why? Why? Well,
You
I'm
have
voting for you then,
wolf-like
Brian.
features.
Why? I'm not.
Wolf-like.
Let's find out the results.
Clearly not me.
It's an election. Yeah. Magic.
Oh, look at that! Look
Oh
at that!
man.
Oh, we.
No!
Thanks, punk. Suck it. Yeah. Oh,
That's a win
Nailed
for
it.
the deviant.
oh yeah.
By
Can I stand up? Can I be a
another
standing dog?
contestable vote.
Oh, she was the deviant. She wanted
I
to
win.
Oh man,
Was that bad that we killed her?
Die. That was real bad. that we
won.
yes, we lost. Everyone lost.
I think she might have been a witch though. Like, what year is it? If this is like Salem or whatever, then I'm not ruling that out.
Oh, amazing.
So as you can see, Werewolves Within is definitely designed in a way that complements the hardware. And just in general, it's a damn fun game, especially if you're competitive and playing against a bunch of friends you know how to read. We played Werewolves Within on Oculus, but it's also coming to Vive and PlayStation VR. We'll have much more on Werewolves Within and everything VR in the coming months.
Guys, I don't know if you caught this, but there is absolutely definitely 100% a werewolf to the left of me.
To the left of you, that's
This direction.